Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're well. Today I felt to do this video, which I'm hoping is going to be short and not super long, but with useful tips. And I think I will put it as FATA's lecture on my online platform. And so it will go to the YouTube channel most likely, and maybe also the Instagram TV as well. Why I wanted to do this video since very long, guys, because all the requests and messages I receive from my clients, but not only, the followers of the fashion industry that I have, the professionals, of the fashion industry that follows me, people is struggling when it comes to work, when it comes to projects, when it comes to clients. There is a very dense energy that is not very easy to achieve new clients at the moment, or anything that has to do with the transaction of money, right? It's a little bit blocked, is very dense. And I was speaking this to a person which I collaborate with, and she was telling me I have to do double the effort for 1/3 of the money. And yes, it's true. This is what is happening. And there is a reason for that, like everything in life. Now, I'm not going to go very much in detail, but because I am not an expert in this issue, but I know how to navigate this period. And this is what I do also with my mentoring support to many fashion professionals and entrepreneurs. I help them also to manage as better as possible, in a more mindful way, in a more spiritual in a way, but very pragmatic, also the energy of money. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys before I give you this specific tip that can help you navigate as a fashion professional, but not only this period of, I will say, lack of opportunities, which is an illusion. It's not true that there's lack of opportunities. It's just that the old way of doing things is not anymore fluid. So we need to invent new ways of working. This is why we don't see options, right? So saying this, remember that money is just energy. It's an exchange of value. Okay, money does not come from the bank. Money does not come from your credit card. Money comes from people. There's always someone giving you that value in the amount of money for your product or service. And this is something I always say to my clients that have brands that they sell products. Always know that there's always someone buying that for you and giving you the value in the amount of money that you're requesting. If they agree that that product or service has that value, right? So up to here, all clear, right? So money is just an exchange of value. Now, because how society is designed, we put too much weight into money as the paper, right? As the coins. It's like we think that is the important thing. No, that is not the important thing. The paper we have created as the cash is just something that we use in order to give a number to that value we give to things, right? And moving forward, every spiritual theory out there is telling us that money is going to disappear when it comes to the paper, when it comes to the physical form of money. It's going to disappear, guys. Sooner or later, we won't have any more money. And it's happening already because many people do not carry cash. They pay everything with credit card. You see virtual money. You don't see it in paper anymore. Not as, the generations of our parents, for example, right? So I want you to stick to that concept. Money's value, is energy, is just a form of exchange of value between people. And 2, money as a paper, as a material form, is going to disappear. We're moving into that direction. This is why we see it more and more as virtual energy. In the bank account, online account, in credit cards, and so on. So something that I'm saying to my clients and the people, and I've used it myself as a test already 3 or 4 times and is working perfectly, is that nowadays that the energy of money, when it comes to the paper, the material form is very dense because of everything that is happening in the world, energetically speaking. Avoid that. Avoid focus on the paper and focus on the value. For example, if you're a consultant and you do a specific type of service that can beneficial the other person, exchange your service with the service that you need and want from that other person. Exchange services and products directly without the money in between. That's something that in this period, guys, is going to be very useful. I tell you one example. I exchange the service with a very important client that want me to do personal development coaching for their employees, but was not able to pay me in money. I exchange it with the services that company gives for my company. So we exchange services. We quantify how much my hour as a mentor cost and how much of an hour of his service cost, and we match it. He needs my service and I need his service. So we're going to exchange directly services without money, without any exchange of money. A friend of mine that is an amazing therapist, but she's struggling in this moment when it comes to her business. She wanted to do yoga and Pilates in a center, but she said, I cannot afford it at the moment. I said, speak with the guy, the owner of the center, because maybe your services can be beneficial for him. And this is what they're doing. They're doing a collaboration. She's going to do therapy to some of his clients, and he's going to give her free lessons of yoga and Pilates every month. I felt to share this with you guys because I think in this period of time, we need to find ways to follow the energy of abundance that is always present, always there, and to avoid freaking out and blocking ourselves with all these things that are happening in the world that are creating some obstacles when it comes to some areas, including money, including wealth. So do not focus in the paper. Do not focus in the material form of money. Focus in the value money gives. What is what you really want? You don't want the money. You want what the money gives you. And this is why I want to remember that you as a professional, you have a lot, and as a human being, before being a professional, you have a lot of value to give to the world. And there is out there a lot of people that want that value from you. Maybe they don't have in this moment the paper, the money in a material form, but they can exchange with you something they do have that is very valuable also for you. This is it, guys. You know, I always follow my intuition. I really wanted to do this video because I think it's useful, and I hope you will use it. You will try it, and you're gonna see how you can achieve a lot of things that you want in this period, but because of the situation, it's a little bit complicated. Speak to you soon. Let me know how it goes, and sending you a lot of positive energy.